Okay, so I saw this video talking about the Tower Defense X sniper being bad, and I felt inspired to create this video. So hi, while I work on other things, this is something that I'm just going to put out there for fun. The sniper tower in Tower Defense X, not only is it pretty bad, I mean it's one of the few towers in the game that cannot reach 100 DPS. Like even the starter tower ranger can reach 100 DPS. But it's just really boring. Like, I think in a game like TDX where all the towers have something unique about them that make them special, that make them like stand out and useful in multiple different contexts, the sniper is kind of just a guy that deals damage. There's nothing particularly special about the sniper, and it's just not really that good, especially after that nerf it got like in December or whatever. I think I've read somewhere that John did not want to add a sniper to the game, and he changed his mind like later on in development, and it really shows because the sniper doesn't really seem to have the love and care that a lot of the other towers do. And let's talk about that. So this was originally just going to be me tooting my own horn and talking about how I would rework the sniper, but this is a theory channel and I want to talk about why I think the sniper is so bad. So yeah. So for one, here's the thing about the sniper. These are the kind of main things that it does. It's supposed to deal high damage, it's supposed to have pierce, and you're supposed to use it for early game and revealing stealth enemies. And now, here's the issue with that. The sniper is very expensive for the upgrades where it actually gets decent, and by the time you can afford those, you can just buy a tower that does its job, but much better. If you want large range and high damage, well, you can either just get a top path railgunner, which is cheaper and provides more damage, or you can get a missile trooper, which is cheaper and provides more damage and has splash. If you need good early defense, then why would you get this piece of garbage when you can get operator or even ranger, who have, well, more operators specifically, have very good cost efficiency, incredibly high DPS for what you're paying for it, and they're just cheaper. And in general, operator is more unique because it also has the Humvee ability, which is a summon that's very strong and it can easily just outclass sniper. You can get laser gunner, which completely power creeps this tower because it has long range, hidden detection at base level, and pierce. It also can reveal hiddens, but instead of revealing them for only 8 seconds, it can do it permanently, forever, while doing 200 damage while doing it. Or you can just get a golden ranger, which just shreds everything, absolutely. And while it costs more in the shop, it doesn't really cost that much more when you place it down. There's just so many things that you can get and use in games aside from sniper, which is why you probably don't see it used like anywhere anymore. The sniper is pretty much the only level locked tower that I feel is completely useless and has nothing unique or special about it, because literally everything it tries to do, other towers, both more expensive and cheaper than it, do it better. Like I said, this tower is one of the like 3 or 4 towers in the game where you max it out and it cannot reach 100 damage per second. I think the only other towers to not do this are the 2 ice towers and like, I don't know, mine layer or something, I don't know. But yeah, it's just not that great. So how would we fix a tower like this? Well, guys, I have a big brain and I think I have the solution. No, seriously, okay. This is just kind of an idea I've had. I don't think that, just a quick disclaimer, I'm not like a game balancer, especially for like a tower defense game. I don't know if this would screw up the balancing or not, but it's an idea that I think would be cool. So here's how I'd rework the sniper, and yeah. So for starters, we're going to move his level unlock from rank 15 to rank 20. I feel like the sniper as a level lock tower should be able to be used across all the base modes, just like how you can with laser gunner and artillery and the others. His price in the shop is also going to go up from 1.6k to 2k. Finally, his placement costs we're going to change from 525 to 600. All these price increases are because we're going to increase its performance in the game and give it a more unique feel compared to all the other towers. So like I said, the sniper's main issue is that it tries to do a lot of things that other towers simply do better, so in the rework I'm going to try and give it just kind of a more unique role. So the tower's base stats are going to be 12 damage, 20 range, and a 3-second cooldown per shot. Its top 2 upgrades can remain the same, while its first bottom upgrade can increase the damage from 12 to 20, costing 450, and the second bottom upgrade can increase it once more from 20 to 25 and costing 1,000, as well as reducing the cooldown from 3 seconds, or whatever the top kind of decreases it to just a flat 2 seconds. So here is where the big changes come in. The top path is now going to grant the sniper a new passive ability called headshot bonuses. These would replace its pierce entirely. The headshot passive would grant the sniper a 50% chance to deal double damage to an enemy. Additionally, the headshots would ignore all resistances, including bullet, explosion, and laser, meaning that it will always be a flat double damage increase. However, it's balanced out by the fact that it only has a 50% chance to actually do this. Level 3, in addition to adding the headshots, would increase the damage to 50 and add 2 range. Level 4 would add 5 range, decreasing the fire rate to 1.9, and grant the sniper's normal shots bullet resistance. And finally, the max level would increase the sniper's damage to 100 and make the headshots deal triple damage and briefly stun enemies for 1.5 seconds. The bottom path, on the other hand, would remain largely the same in terms of its stat increases, with its upgrades and its costs. However, the flare gun would be removed entirely. On its max level, it would gain an ability known as the modded recon drone summon. This would allow the sniper to call in a recon drone every 75 seconds. The drone would stick around and reveal all enemies on the map globally for 20 seconds, just like a weaker version of the power-up. The UAV would also be modified to carry 4 Hellfire missiles, which would be the same ones on the patrol boat, max level, which it would fire at the first enemy on the track every 5 seconds, dealing 250 damage, meaning that the modified recon drone would be able to fire 4 shots before leaving, which I think is pretty balanced. I think that this would give the sniper more optimal use and good utility as a boss killer. The potential for 300 damage that ignores all resistances and stuns would be incredibly useful and unique, while not being too overpowered. And the modified recon drone could be incredibly useful and powerful, able to be used in a similar manner to the operator's Humvees. I don't think that this thing would be too game-breaking, but I guess some nerd in the comments can talk about that if they wish. I don't think that this would ever happen, really, but I do have a little bit of hope. I mean, the shotgunner is now a pretty good tower, being able to reach 210 DPS when hooked up with an EDJ and such. In addition to the fact that it can just heal and unstun towers, which is crazy for a starter. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about this. I have much more special and unique videos planned for the future. I'm just putting this out there because I thought it would be funny. Anyways, that's really all I got for this video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like and subscribe and all that, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.
It's time to smash. Where's the brain? Where's our planet? I want to fight that fail. Fail.